Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I'm doing quite well, thank you. We are back in Direwolf 20 pack Feed the Beast, and today I have a lot of industrial craft improvements planned for us. So I think the first bit, well, that's interesting. It shows my armor in here even though it's not a chargeable armor. Well, that's strange. But anyways, today, what I figure we'll start working on while I harvest my sugar canes is I want to start increasing our production of sticky resin into rubber. So in order to do that, I want an extractor, which we can see how to build right here. That's 4 tree taps, an electronic circuit, and a basic machine casing. Machine casing is iron plating in a square with an empty middle. And then we've got the electronic circuits, which is copper cables, redstone, and another iron plating. So let's get working on that. How many? All right, I just need the one circuit. So let's do. I need redstone. Let's go get redstone. I might have some out here. Yeah, I've got some right there. Perfect. Perfection. But yeah, how are you guys doing? Because I am doing fantastic. It's a great sunshiny day in Oregon. So let's do that. Let's get some iron plating going here. Got our machine casing. Got our electronic circuit. And now we just need our tree taps. And boom! Got an extractor. Perfect. Next, I want to work on getting a pulverizer, which I believe actually runs off of Buildcraft energy. So that's going to take some different work, but we're going to need flint, machine casing, redstone reception coil, so we're going to need some gold and redstone. This one's going to be a bit more complicated than the machine casing, which is looks like iron, glass, and gold. Well, I have gold, and I have glass and iron. Okay, great. So there's our machine casing. Then let's get our reception coil. Now we need a piston. I'm going to need some cobblestone for that. Let me just grab a berry and nom on it. Nom nom nom. Alright. So I did a little bit of off-camera work that I'll go over with you guys here while we're inside. I upgraded the hammer. We now have an alumite hammer, which is pretty much maxed out with redstone, I do believe. Here, we can take a look at that in just a second. What was I in here for? I needed cobblestone, right? Cobble, and I have wood, have redstone, have iron. Okay, we've got the stuff for a piston. But yeah, no, I did a hammer. I've built a little area over there for all of our special mod stuff that we're working. Collected a couple bees. What else have I done? Oh, made a scythe. Upgraded the hammer. Worked on our sword and on our pick a little bit. We've got Fortune 1 on the pick now, which is great. I've also got our alumite blade with sharpness on there. Working on getting more quartz for that. And then, yeah, pretty soon I'm going to go into the nether and build a nether strip mine so that we can start working on trying to get some manulin tools, because those guys are going to be awesome. Honestly, I might just skip manulin and go to ardite, or rather the other way around, since ardite is worse than manulin. But I like the red blade. I kind of don't like the shade of purple that the manulin is, which sucks because it's the best tools. But whatever. Forgot what I was doing. Pulverizer, piston, right. I don't need to be over here yet. I need to be over here. While we're over here, we can check out this awesome hammer that I made. I forgot to name it again, which sucks. But yeah, look. 150 redstone on this baby. I decided just to kind of make it out of slime, and I don't know if I did writable on this or not. I think I did slime and like netherrack or something like that. But yeah, I've got a bunch of redstone on there, so this thing mines like just the most ridiculous speeds. I'll show you guys that in just a second once we get this pulverizer built. Iron ingots. Get some slabs across the top. A little bit of that there. Got a piston. Great. Now I just need flint and copper. We have copper in here, do we? Excuse me. No, the copper is inside. That's fine. I gotta grab some flint anyhow. Got some flint. Any copper in here? Just copper ore. Alright, let's go inside then. Let us go inside then. Alright. I believe the copper is right here. Here we go. Industrial craft is way more complicated these days, in my opinion. What with the hammer to turn everything into plates, and you gotta cut it with the cutter to turn it into wires. Then you can insulate it. It's just ridiculous. But let's get this here. Got this. Got this. What am I missing? Piston. Bam. Pulverizer. Yes. Awesome. So now we've got a pulverizer and an extractor, which is amazing. We'll take a little detour before we build our next thing, and we'll head down to the mines so that I can show you guys this. Not going to do too much mining. I more just want to show you how ridiculously impressive the speed is. Show you my little oreberry bush farm. Still don't know what these essence berry bushes do, but, you know, is what it is. I'll figure it out at some point. But here, let's find an area. Maybe this one here. Check this out. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my gosh, look at it go. And so we've already got a stack of cobblestone. Alright, now we've hit some dirt stuff. So let's torch up the area. And look at the tunnel that we've already made. And it does this in the nether as well, which means that with this and our fancy pick that I've got, we are going to have the craziest nether strip mine ever. And I'm also going to get into, I think it's extra utilities. It has this ore processing thing where you can get like a sluice and a grinder and all this other crazy stuff, and it'll actually let you multiply your metals from the nether, like manulin and cobalt. Primarily cobalt, I do believe, and you can get almost 300% on that, which is quite impressive. Right, got the pulverizer. What do we want next? Oh, yes, of course. We need to figure out how to power the pulverizer. So if we go to @mod.thermal, this should pop up all of our thermal expansion stuff. And it looks like these guys take redstone flux, creative energy. Oh, I see. Instant, infinite power. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, they take RF. It's interesting. Generates energy in the redstone flux manner. So yeah, we need dynamos. What do we got? We've got steam, magmatic, compression, and reactant. Requires fluid fuel and solid reactant. No, I don't think so. Maybe compression? Fluid fuel and coolant. Steam maybe pumped in instead. Water and solid fuel. Alright, is there any other power sources for this mod that we could use? You know, I get the feeling that I could use Buildcraft for this. There's energy conduits. Redstone energy conduit. Yeah. I'm just not certain. We might have to just go ahead and build some steam dynamos. Looks like it's mostly copper, redstone, a little bit of silver, redstone. It's getting to be nighttime, so I got to get it going. Oh, I also made iron armor. So we're a little more protected now. I'm going to build an enchanting table pretty soon so that we can start enchanting stuff. I have 33 levels from all this mining I've been doing. I might as well take advantage of that. At least that's how I feel about it. But, oh, baby zombie. Come here. Come here. I'ma smack you with my sword. Alright, let's get a move on for this way. Yeah, this is just my normal iron sword. Alright, let's see here. The extractor can use the buildcraft power. It's a maximum of 32 EU per tick. This is an output of 32. So yeah, I could just output it from this and it would run faster than if it ran off of this, which is good to know. It's also going to drain power faster than that can put it in though. Let's see here. Then the pulverizer. I'm almost tempted to build a buildcraft engine just to see if it'll power it. But I think it's better to just go ahead and do with this. I needed to grab more copper while I was over there. I keep running over here when really I should be building everything over here. I'm being a derp. And I have food, so I should probably eat. Come on. Is it in here? No, I've got a bunch of supplies in there, but nothing for what we're working on. Let's get some copper. Copper in a house. Over here. Good, got the copper. Am I gonna need anything else for this? How much do you output? It just says generates redstone energy. Alright, fine. What's a standard energy cell? I think leadstone energy cell is gonna be the best. Is that just any glass? Yeah, okay, any glass with lead and a block of redstone will make a leadstone energy cell. And then, I'm confused. Why do you need a leadstone energy cell to make a leadstone energy cell? Oh, this is the cell frame. Derp-de-derp. Alright, do I have any lead? Lead. I don't think that would be in here. That's gonna have to be in my ores chest over here. I'm sure I've picked up some lead somewhere. Lead ore. Yes. I've got lead ore right here. I've got plenty of coal, so I can use my coal to burn up some lead. I don't know if lead will work in here. Let me just drop one in there. Yeah, it will. Alright, let's burn up some lead. Ooh, got some berries right here. Looks like they fall off if you don't grab them. Not a big fan of that. Let's pop the rest of the lead in here. Copper, iron. Cobble goes into this chest. I'll stick the wood in here. Okay, that's cleared up a little bit of space, which is good. Keep these guys on my bar. Oh, lead actually looks like cobalt. Ha! That's funny. It's good to know. If you want to decorate with cobalt, just burn up some lead and the block will look the same. Hopefully it's not a glitch where lead turns into cobalt, because that would be a bit extreme. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to take advantage of it and get cobalt tools from the overworld, but still, just wouldn't feel quite right doing that. Well, we'll find out pretty soon. It's literally like watching paint dry, waiting for this bar to go. Molten lead. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Boom. Lots of molten lead. It's kind of a cool color. Not really. Alright, yeah, I've got space for the blocks. Alright, let's... And... What's the color like? Oh, it actually changes. That's interesting. Usually when you drop the ores in there, they show you what the block is going to look like. That was not the case. Alright. How many of you are left? 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Oh, cool. It's going to come out perfectly. I love it when it does that. It's the best. He said the best. Alright, almost done, guys. Sorry for the boring parts. There we go. And dry. Here we go. Alright. So then this is silver. Did I grab silver? I did not grab silver. I was unprepared. I didn't think about the pulverizer not being industrial craft stuff. I could have just made a macerator, but it's not as effective, unfortunately. So the pulverizer has a chance to give you extra stuff when you pulverize with it. Oh my goodness. I know I made silver somewhere. Well, I guess there's always this. Tin, silver. Alright, well maybe while we're waiting for this to melt, we can make something else that I've been working on. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. This. Get the redstone. Now I just need some sticks and we'll be set. Those of you guys who play Feed the Beast might know what I'm working on making, and it's actually quite nice. It is quite nice, let me tell you. This, once we're done with it, should let us automate something quite cool. So let's do picks, diamond gears, gold gears, iron gears, and a touch of redstone. Boom, we got a quarry. We have a quarry. I went ahead and made a bunch of gears just in case for future needs. Right. Let's see here. We've got a quarry, so we are gonna need some buildcraft engines. Although I'm almost certain that redstone flux and the buildcraft megajoule stuff is interchangeable. Because I know, like, I'm 95% certain that you can use these energy cells to hold megajoules, or at least use these cables to transfer energy from buildcraft to thermal expansion. That's what this mod is called. Kept forgetting. Let's pour that out. That looks cool. Bet you this block is going to be kind of white. Kind of like a iridium block or something. It's going to be pretty. Come on, come on, come in. Yeah, look at that block. It's awesome. Let's do this. This. I think I'll just need the one. Alright, let me see here. Ooh, how do you make a copper gear? Is it just... Okay, it's just stone gear and copper. Easy enough. I happen to have stone gears right here. Then copper, 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 that. Awesome. Let's do this. Bing, 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 bing. Copper gears. Get a little more copper ingot right there. What was it? It was this, this, this. Oh, I lost it. What is it? Redstone. Darn it. So close. So close to having it. Alright, let's do this. Redstone. This. And copper. Boom. My first dynamo ever. I've never really gotten into thermal expansion before. I do like it though. It's kinda cool. Right now I need to look up how to make this, which is just copper, an electrum ingot. Oh my. Well, that could be problematic. Block of redstone, glass, and lead, of course. Let's do block of redstone. Oh, I need to turn the lead into ingots. Okay, lead, redstone, glass. Okay, I've got the cell. Let's go to sleep again because this is taking forever. Oh my gosh. Once we're done with all this building stuff, though, it should be a little easier to progress. This is just getting started is always the hardest. Pretty much when you do anything. I need to look up how to make electrum. Oh, you can get molten electrum from Tinker's Construct. R. Oh, that's not helpful. R. Blend. R. That's silver and gold. Dust? Oh, but then I need a pulverizer. Wait, then... Hold on a second. Then how do you get started in this if you need a pulverizer to get the dust? What? Alright, I'm confused. Let me look at this. Add mod.thermal. Is there some other way to grind stuff up? Pulverizer, furnace, terrain smasher, creative strongboxes, portable tanks. Okay, I see rock wool, which looks like wool, but it's a rock apparently. Crescent hammer, debugger. Nothing. Tesseracts, flux capacitors, Invar. Yeah, I don't see anything that says how you can make a conductant coil without having already made electrum. Electrum's used in all kinds of stuff too. I mean, I guess I could get into stinking Mistcraft and just try and build a world. Silver dust and gold dust. Oh, well, I guess you could technically use a macerator first. But I've already gone through all this trouble to make the thermal expansion stuff. Gosh darn it. Is there no other way to make gold dust? Let me look at this. Let me look at dusts and see how we make it. Lithium dust. Wow, that's a bit extreme. Just looking for gold dust, people. Dang. Glowstone dust. No. Give me just regular gold dust. How do you make this? Doesn't say. Nether quartz dust. Macerator. Pulverizer. Well, that's it for that. Alright, let me look at silver dust. Tiny pile of silver dust and silver dust. Great. Of course, you can use tiny piles, or you can macerate it, or you can put it in a thermal centrifuge. I'm so confused. Well, alright, then how do you get a tiny pile? Through a thermal centrifuge, an ore washing plant. I think this is how you multiply cobalt, actually. Alright, then I guess we just need a macerator, which kind of makes me angry, because I didn't want to need to make it. No, there's... Alright, I know that there's a block where you can stick like a little handle in the top and spin the handle, and it makes crushed ores. Is this it? Rock crusher? No. Smoker? I don't think it's a railcraft thing. Well, confound it. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I figured it out. There is a way to grind up stuff without having made a macerator or a pulverizer. Although it is apparently a bit of a pain. So let me look up how to make this. It's just sticks. Good to know. So what we need to make is this here. It's called a grindstone. It's from Applied Energistics. So you need Certus quartz, clean stone, cobble, and a wood gear. So I'm over here cooking up some clean stone. Now we can run over here, get me a bit of logs, wood gear. Do I have a crafting table over here? If I don't, I need one, so I'll just build one. That's fine. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's drop that right here. Let's get some more sticks, eh? Yeah, man, let's get some more sticks. Here we go. Bam. Okay, we got wood gear, Certus, quartz. No, wait. Other way around, I'm pretty sure it's this. Then we need cobble, clean stone. There we go. Grindstone. Check. Grindstone can go right there. Grindstone. Let's get this thing in it. Now I need silver and gold ore. And then we'll be able to grind that stuff up. Turn it into something amazing. Get this stuff. Alright, let's see here. Tin, ferrous, aluminum. Okay, I'm sure that I've got some... Did I turn all my silver into bars already? Okay. There's a gold gear. Here's some silver ingots. I'll see if I can grind up ingots. But I don't know if I can. Retro. I might have to go mining. I'm not sure if you can grind up stuff that's not an ore. And I'm pretty much out of gold anyways. I really need to find more gold. It's surprisingly elusive. There's iron in there. Just need a gold oreberry bush farm. That's what I need. Okay, I don't think I have any gold. Pretty sure I used it all making gold gears and stuff. Well, first things first, let me see if I can grind up silver before I go and, you know, forget to get silver as well. Let me just check these chests, make sure I don't have anything in here. No. No. Alright, let's put some silver in here. Spin it. Okay, so we can do silver dust from bars. Good to know. Alright, let's go to sleep. Then I'll run down into the mines, and I will come back once I've got some gold. Alrighty guys, we're back. I got some gold, I've grinded some gold, I've got some silver, grinded some silver. Now we have some electrum blend that I can cook up in here. I'll just drop a piece of coal in there. I've got 1,000 pieces of it. And so we can finally make our bloody conductive stone thingy. I don't even know what it was called. Redstone conductive coil. Conductance coil. Because conductive is just too improper. Alright, let's grab this. And then I think I dumped all the copper in a chest in the house. Confound it. Thermal. Here we go. I want that. So yeah, we need copper ingots and the frame. Okay, so we're almost there. Almost there, guys. Copper ingots. Perfect. Alright, let's get... is it coil on the bottom, I think? This. Copper. Okay, we have a leadstone energy cell. Amazing. Gonna have to look into the basic wires for thermal expansion, see what we've got. Redstone energy conduit. That's electrum and hardened glass. Hardened glass induction smelter. Yeah, no. Anything more basic than that? Maybe lead, glass, redstone? Yes, that I can do. I'll have to go get my glass and lead though. Redstone. Lead. Glass is in the house. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there! It's a miracle! This has turned out to be way more work than I intended it for being. Which I'm sorry for. Let me grab... Oh, bollocks. Where did I put the glass? I think I actually dumped the glass in a chest over here, so I ran over here for nothing. Ah! My brain. It hurts. It hurts. Here's the glass. Great. Alright. It's, what was it? Lead. Glass. Redstone. Yes. Yes. Oh! Alright. Let's get this set up. Let's get my dynamo. Okay. Dynamo goes here. Whatever. Don't even care about that. Oh, come on. Let me put this little cord thing here. That goes here. Energy cell goes here. Out of the energy cell pops this. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Whatever. We'll just jump around it for now. I don't have a wrench, and I'm not going to risk breaking these things. Into the pulverizer. The pulverizer should then be able to pulverize things. So you need water, and coal, I'm guessing. The stinking NEI gets in the way of this. Alright, let's get a bucket. Do I have iron out here? Because I'd really just prefer to just make a bucket. Can I just make a bucket? I cannot just make a bucket, of course. Of course. Luckily, we're right by a water supply, so that shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully these things don't explode when they overheat, because that would be a real shame. Real shame. Bucket of water. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go over here. Now, like I said, I'm fairly certain that I can use these dynamos and this type of cable that I've got here. Very good. Holds 4 buckets. Good to know. But I can use this stuff as a way to power Buildcraft. I think it's actually quite a powerful version of Buildcraft too. I'll go ahead and stick one more bucket of water in there just to make sure it doesn't explode. Brilliant. Now let's get some charcoal, which I've already got. Even more brilliant. Steam. Interesting. Or if you're making steam some other way, I guess you can pump it in directly, which is great. This cable is transferring redstone energy, which is outputting redstone energy into... Maybe it only outputs when it's working. Let me stick some gold ore in there. No. That does not seem to be the case. Oh, good. I can break them with a bucket without worrying. Maybe this is the output then. Oh, I worried. Can I break it with the hammer? Come on. Don't be destroyed. What'd you turn into? A pulverizer. Yes! Yes, it wasn't destroyed. Rah! Maybe it's the configuration. Okay, if this is the front, I'm looking at the back, maybe? Maybe that needs to be red? Alright, I can't tell. Hold on. Okay, yes, red. Is red power? I'm so confused. Okay, we're not getting... Okay, so that's changing that. I need to change this. Okay, so it's this one that changes that. Put the cable. No energy. Drop an ore in there. No energy. Orange. Red. Nothing. Still no energy. Alright, well I need to go to sleep so that I cannot get murdered by the baddies. But I will figure that out at some point so that we can pulverize stuff. For now, I think you guys have sat here watching me discombobulate enough stuff. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Any suggestions for mods you want me to start getting into, or ways to improve our setup over here will definitely be appreciated. But yeah, in the meantime, this has been today's episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.